We gonna do it podcast microphone style. We gonna make it quick. So one of my favorite things is sports. I love baseball and hockey. I remember going to my first hockey game 2 years ago. My dad got me and my bud Zach tickets to see the Oilers come to town. It was electric. The sights and sounds made me an instant fan. Now baseball's always been around. When I lived in Toronto, my dad used to bring me and my sister to a few games each season. I'd never really been a true fan until I went back to visit in the summer of 22. Me and my friend Sean went to a game and got to watch the Jays get crushed by Ohtani and Trout. It was such a bad loss, but man, I fell in love with it. Since then, I bought like 13 ball caps, but I love them all. The ball cap means more to me than just a team. It represents a city, and it's the perfect accessory for any outfit. I love it! After graduation, I had no idea of what I wanted to do. I remember going out with some friends one night and telling them that I wanted to make videos. I made my first video with my best friend Clark when we reunited in Vancouver, and I've been making them ever since. It's always a challenge to make one, but I think that's what makes it so worth it.
The creative process!
Now on the note of art, I love fashion. I remember getting into it in 10th grade. I started skateboarding and fell in love with the culture. I started rocking Santa Cruz t-shirts, rolled up jeans, and ball caps every day. I was never that good at it, but those summer nights spent at the park, man, I'll never forget those memories.
Poser!
Nowadays, I've been rocking the preppy look, wearing sweater vests, cardigans with dress shirts and shit. I love it. Maybe it was a maturity thing. Couldn't tell ya.
I steal my outfits from Pinterest.
I have a couple vinyls. Back in 11th grade, I got a record player for Christmas. Day after Christmas, I went into the city and got Gangstar's Moment of Truth as my first vinyl album ever, and I've been building my collection ever since. From both NWA albums to Mac DeMarco 2, I've got a few, but my favorite has to be Curtis Mayfield's Curtis album. I was looking for an album I'd never listened to before, and that ended up being the one. Experiencing it on vinyl made me appreciate it so much more, because you really see all the work that goes into making an album. I have a small collection of pins. When I was on the road, I would try to find a pin in each city we visited. Like in Quebec City, I got a fleur-de-lis pin from a souvenir shop in the old part of the city, and I got a Quebec coat of arms pin from when we visited the legislature on our last day there. I remember we sat in on a discussion that both of us couldn't understand at all, because it was all in French, but it was still really cool. This Jam Jam pin I got in St. John's at a local craft store. It was pretty overpriced. And I got this Flames pin in Toronto at the Hockey Hall of Fame. Each one of these pins holds a special memory with them, and that's why I love to collect as many as I can. Also, they look cool on the bag. The greatest gift you can give yourself is experience. It's my favorite saying, and I'm not really a word guy either, but it's true. If you can get out and see the world, that is the greatest gift. It doesn't need to be far away either. You could just explore a new neighborhood or cafe near you. The moment we get out and explore is the time where our fondest memories are made. If we have the capability to hold thoughts and emotions, why wouldn't we want to give ourselves the best memories possible? Life really is beautiful, the moment you start believing it. The greatest gift you can give yourself is experience.